Okay, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Obviously in the title, me and Serena broke up. Damn. And I'm single, of course, and we've actually been broken up for a while. I just wanted to take my time to actually make a video on YouTube. I didn't want any of my emotions to be involved in like an official video that I make or anything. Because I know a lot of people, when they act on their emotions, they say certain shit that they don't mean to say, and they forget a lot of things that people do for them when they're in their emotions. So I just wanted to do this video like far after we've been broken up for probably like 3 weeks to a month. I'd say, I don't know. But yeah, as I said, not clickbait, whatever. But first off, I just want to say that I'm not making this video or anything to bash anybody. I'm really, really fucking over that negativity and petty shit. Anybody that knows me personally knows how over I am with all that petty and negative stuff. So that's not why I'm making this video. Serena, if you're watching this, then this is just my point of view from everything. And as I was trying to say, there's two sides to every story, so you guys might only heard a part from one side, and there's a lot more to it. And obviously, if you look at my YouTube videos before, everything just seems perfect, amazing, and you know, you can hear it here first. Our relationship definitely wasn't perfect, and she can agree with me. It was never really perfect, besides like, you know, in the beginning, whatever. But there were a lot of problems that we never made public or anything, because I don't really like to be too public about my business. That's another reason why I was really hesitant about making this video. I wasn't sure if I wanted to or not, but the only reason why I am is because, as I said, there's a message that's put out a few different times that I feel didn't depict what actually happened the right way. But anyway, just to start off, as I was saying, not everything is exactly how it seems. I feel like through our relationship, just to give y'all a little pass back, to give you some context, I really felt like plenty of times in our relationship there has been one-sided feels, and I feel like, you know, we used to have a lot of arguments. We started to have a lot of arguments, and it didn't even start off that way. But I personally felt like this relationship was over before it was over. Probably like 2 months before. It was really just like a downward slope, and it just got worse and worse. And that's why I'm here where I am today. As I said, you know, I'm over all the bullshit now. That's why I'm making this video, just so there's no emotions involved. But as I was trying to say, you know, the one-sided shit and even the petty shit that would happen, like, it would get really tiring, and it would get to the point where I didn't necessarily enjoy the company of her anymore. And when that's the case, like, that's really not good at all. And that's not the first time that it's been that way with like any other situations that I've been in. But yeah, and I just felt like I wasn't appreciated at certain times, and also I'm not trying to take away anything that she's done for me. We both have done a lot for each other, both ways. So I'm not trying to take any of that from her. I still feel like she's a good person, and also want to say before I get too deep into this that I do want the best for her. I'm not here to sit here and like say fuck her. You know, I'm not with that shit. So I do wish the best for her, whoever she ends up with, whatever. But speaking of that, I also do want to appreciate the subscribers that noticed what was happening and came to me in a positive manner. You know, tried to talk to me, and you know, was real cool with that. I really appreciate that. You know who you are. So yeah, and I told you guys, you know, I really appreciate you guys checking in on me and just making sure I'm straight, and you know, hearing the situation from bird's eye view. And also, I do want to give a little fuck you to the subscribers that play both sides, because there are a few of you that do. You also know who you are, and I bet you're watching right now. You're not gonna make any names though, because why the hell would I, give anybody attention? But anyway, I don't really care about any of that bullshit. It's just whatever. So yeah, our relationship. Well, I also in our relationship, me and her both saw each other going a long way. The whole kids, the wife, the kids, fucking just everything, the house, and we were both dreaming big and everything. But I also feel like we tried to make things work when they really weren't, and she said things to me that were true, but it wasn't in her favor. Like, she would tell me like how things weren't in our relationship, like multiple occasions, how she would say I'm too good for her and everything like that, and just how I don't, like, she doesn't deserve me and everything like that, but then turn around the next day and go the complete opposite. And I got really tired of that, because that type of energy went on for the majority of our relationship. So that gets really tiring, especially when she was the person where, like, she would be one of the only people I would talk to besides, like, a few of my guy friends here and there. So that's why it was hard in the beginning. Like, that's why I feel like that was the reason why we were both trying to hold on to things. And, man, I'll tell you guys here first, like, I've chased so fucking much in this relationship. I've chased so much. Like, we broken up. I couldn't count on my hands how many times we've broken up over the times. I guess it was really an on and off relationship, but it was almost like, I mean, if you watch back in the videos, which I did for a little while, you can notice how some things are kind of off. There's a lot that are cut out, because obviously in my YouTube videos I like to spread positive message with the platform that I have, because as I said, I don't really like negativity, but there was just a lot of things like that. I don't really know where I'm going with this video. I'm just trying to make sure that my voice is heard as well, because when one side is told, it's making me look like a terrible fucking person. Now, granted, I didn't make the best decisions on myself, and we're still growing. You guys gotta realize, we were together since 2015, fucking kids. We still are young as hell. So, we were still working on growing up and, becoming mature and everything like that. So, that being said, neither of us were perfect or made perfect decisions. Neither of us did. And she had her own problems, and I had mine. We both tried to help each other through that, which we did do. But it came to a point where we would spread that energy to each other, and her problems would mix into mine as well, and it would cause me to fall under and be slower on the things that I need to do, like as far as school and YouTube and everything. And she has shown her support towards me, but I feel like that really started to plenish after a while. But I feel like personally I've always been there to support her, whatever it was, her happiness and everything, because through our relationship, it was really like my goal was to 100% keep her happy. And, I failed at parts, but that's what I wanted out of everything. Regardless of us being together or not, I wanted her to be happy, because that's what she would struggle with a lot. And I'm not even going to put all her business out there, because I respect her privacy as well. But yeah, I wanted a lot for her like that, and I've done so much for her, and she's done a lot for me too. But I feel like a lot of that was forgotten, how much I've done for her. Like, I busted my ass and made so many sacrifices for her, but there is plenty of times where she didn't see it that way. And that would get frustrating as well too when I'm putting things aside. Also YouTube and everything. I've been inconsistent plenty of times. Sometimes because of my relationship. And that's something that I love is obviously YouTube. And it's not good that I let things, affect me in that type of way. But I felt like it came to a point where she didn't really care about what I was doing anymore. And, what I wanted and the sacrifices that I had to make to be there. And I wanted to, be there with her also. Like, I wanted, we had the opportunity to have an amazing story. And, we come from two different sides. We're different people, obviously. And we just, we had a big connection. And the thing that I stress is I want to, my relationship, I want to be able to be your best friend and be your boyfriend at the same time. And that's what we were for a little while. But that faded out as well for like the past 2 months, or the last 2 months of our relationship. I felt like we weren't friends anymore, and we were just in the relationship, and it became a routine. And she knows this well. I've tried to, be completely 100 with her, and to where I was feeling, but I felt like I wasn't being able to take serious plenty of times in the relationship. So that was a big problem as well. And there's only so much you can take. And also, I don't want to take away that she has felt her great deal of hurt at the end of our relationship, like terribly, and I feel terrible about that as well. But and so have I. We both been through it. So as far as that, I'm not trying to bash her or like try to flip the story like I'm the good guy and she's the bad guy or whatever. I feel like there was no one reason why our relationship didn't work. There might be one exact reason why it just ended up completely, but there were so many problems, and there's just so much to it. I can't even explain it in this one video because there's a lot of things I'm forgetting. There's so much that you guys will probably never know that happened in our relationship, and that caused negative energy. And also, she posted before how she doesn't want, she's tired of being blamed for negative energy and whatever, because of her personal problems that she has. But in the day as well, she would blame me for bringing negative energy into her life when I wasn't trying to do that as well. I mean, I wasn't trying to do that either. And I was always trying to be about positive energy, but I would get blamed the same way as she says I'm blaming her for being negative and everything like that. And I feel like she's posted a lot of things publicly that I rather would not, like, obviously I'm a YouTuber and everything, and I have a social output that I put out. But my personal business, I like to keep that to myself. But I feel like you guys at least need to know, because so many of you guys have asked me, what's going on, blah 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 and everything. And also I want to let you guys know, if you want to comment, just please leave positive comments. I don't want to see any negative shit in the comments. If that's the case, then I'm just gonna go ahead and disable the comments, because this isn't supposed to be like anything negative. I don't want any of you guys to throw any negative vibes towards her way or bash her or anything. Regardless if she felt differently, and if she didn't care how people saw me. And I feel like part of that's like fucked up when I've done so much, and a lot of what I did was not appreciated, and it was always more when there was already so much. And I was emotionally and mentally drained and exhausted every fucking day, especially this school year. Like, man, I wanted to give up so many times, on everything. And you know, a lot of that had to do with the energy that the relationship made me feel. But as I said, she's helped me through that as well. We both help each other through a lot of different things. But a lot of things get forgotten. There was a lot of hurtful things said when we argue her way. I never really wanted to say hurtful shit like that. But you know, things like that, it just, you know, I never let go of, you know, when you say shit like that, like hurtful things towards me, and then come back an hour later and say you're just acting on your emotions or whatever. But, you know, if I'm turning up in some way towards her and she feels bad because of it, you know, it's completely different. That's just one of the other ways how I say it's one-sided in certain ways. And I don't even know where I'm going with this fucking video. I'm just kind of rambling, talking to myself. But just so you guys can know a few of my thoughts here. But yeah, I appreciate if none of you guys has, oh, get back together, blah, blah, blah. I just don't think the time's right for us. I would have liked it if we were able to stay on good terms. Right now, I don't really think we are. Yeah, I was blocked on all her social medias and unadded and everything. And there's just a lot of shit that went down that you guys might not have noticed or whatever. But I feel like there's definitely slander put on my name and things that weren't true that put out. I'm not even gonna go too deep in that. As I said, I'm not here to do the same back. You know, I'm straight on the positive thing, whatever. But anyway, I think that's pretty much gonna wrap it up. I don't think I really touched more on the subject at all on YouTube. I just wanted to let this be known. Single. So yeah, that's what happened. You're not gonna see Serena in any more videos and everything. And I don't like to be a messy person, so that's why I wanted to go about it this way. So all this shit is just so you guys are updated as well. But anyway, I want to make sure that you guys follow me on Instagram and Snapchat, and follow me on Twitter. All that is in the description down below. But I do also want to end this on a positive note. I want to let you guys know that I'm happy, and I feel happier after all this. I feel like it was such a relief because I just felt like at that time, I just feel like we're not meant to be together at this very moment. It's just not right, and it's just not good for either two of us. It was fucking us both up. So as I said, I'm happier. Seems like she's happier, and we're both focused on living our best lives. So regardless of the energy on this video, I just want to let you guys know that I am feeling a lot more happier. So any of you guys that are worried about me, I'm all good. I'm not really gonna edit this video at all. It's pretty much clean cut. Just basically what I wanted to say. I said there's a lot more to it that you guys don't know and that weren't being explained. I just wanted to make sure that my voice was being able to hear a little bit, and things that the people that are really fucking nosy about what's happening, and then you know, it's whatever. So yeah, that'll be it for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.